this is important, People don't really take into consideration what's going on around them until it's in their front yard.
Yeah.
And I'm a person that I can't let it hit my front yard first. I need to meet you at the mailbox or the street, so being proactive is a definite win.
Sex trafficking.
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 Sex trafficking. Do you know what sex trafficking truly is? If a story were to unfold in front of you, would you be able to tell the signs? Do you know how rampant sex trafficking is in your city, in our city of Houston?
It's been known for years. Sex trafficking is a huge problem in Houston
County or Harris County. This is all of them. Nobody is immune to this.
Parents, pay attention. These are the faces connected to a sex trafficking sting in Fort Bend County. 2 teens were rescued.
Well, Houston is one of the nation's worst hubs for sex trafficking. So why is the problem so rampant here in our area?
A young woman comes to Houston from North Texas to find a job, but instead she is lured into prostitution. It is the latest case of sex trafficking related crimes that have become an epidemic in our area.
Houston tops an ugly list. According to the Justice Department, the Texas city is one of the country's largest hubs for human trafficking.
Sexual exploitation of children, not only in the Houston area, but all across the country.
ERC Channel 2. This is Houston Newsmakers with Cambrell Marshall.
We're number one. Definite link between human trafficking and sex trafficking of children.
We have a heartbreaking story about the impact of sex trafficking on one East Texas family. A young girl with her entire life ahead of her was abducted and abused. She killed herself a couple of days ago. Tom Abrahams talked to the teen's grieving family about everything she went through.
Sex trafficking. The modern-day form of slavery in which a commercial sex act is induced by force, fraud, or coercion, or in which the person induced to perform such an act is under the age of 18 years. Houston is a major hub for human trafficking in the United States, the largest hub in the state of Texas. In order to understand how severe this problem is in Texas, we first need to look at the numbers all around the country. According to the Human Trafficking Institute report, in 2018, 171 criminal human trafficking cases were initiated in U.S. federal courts. Out of those 171 cases, 95% were cases dealing with sex trafficking. Out of the 171 criminal cases active in the United States, 74 were active in the state of Texas alone, and 68 of those involved sex trafficking. The report repeatedly showed that the number of sex trafficking cases were the highest in the Texas Southern District, further pointing to the city of Houston, where Harris County's most recent complete report shows that in 2019, they filed 266 human trafficking or promotion of prostitution cases, made illegal in the state of Texas under Texas Penal Code 43.03, with promotion of prostitution defined as when a person acting other than a prostitute receives compensation for personally rendered prostitution services. Currently, the mayor's office runs the Human Trafficking Task Force, which is active in Houston. There's also the Human Trafficking Rescue Alliance, Southern District of Texas, which is run by various organizations. These are working on taking down the human traffickers and sex traffickers. However, the city's response has been more reactive and not so proactive, and that is where the citizens and residents of Houston must come in. That is where Rice University students must come in.